Hi everyone, this is Miss Granger. In this digital lesson, we're going to go over the introduction to our unit, Unit 2, The World Before 1750. As usual, you will pause as you go through to fill in any blanks or complete any activities. Let's get started. So we'll start with our statement of inquiry, or our big idea that we want to study. We're going to be studying this idea that interactions between cultures impact global relationships and interdependence. Fill in the word in this blank here. Now, without knowing what any of this actually means yet, you're going to write what you think this statement means. You don't need to rephrase it or rewrite it. You're just telling me, what do you think? So pause the video and write what you think it means here. All right, let's talk about some keywords and do a little bit of practice. I'm going to be showing you some visuals, so you'll need to listen in order to get the right words. Our first word is interaction. Interaction is communication, really any kind of exchange of information. Our next word is culture. Culture, the customs, art, social institutions, and achievements of a particular nation, people, or other social group. Next, we'll define global as worldwide, so across the whole world. Our last word is interdependence. This means the dependence of two or more people or things on each other. So each group or person needs the other one for something. Now that we've gone over our definitions, let's go ahead and draw our word, or draw our pictures that go with each word. So draw a picture that represents the word above it. Pause your video and draw your pictures now. Lastly, we have our practice. So again, you're going to use the same word, thinking about the picture that you drew, and then responding to each question. So first of all, what is an interaction you've had with a friend recently? Just a brief description is fine, nothing long. Second question is about culture. What is one important expectation of school culture at Monterey High School? Think about your classrooms, think about what our principal says about keeping our campus positive or friendly or clean. The next one is global. We're going to list 3 global locations in the southern hemisphere, so the southern part of the globe. So look up a map and you'll list 3 of those there. Finally, let's work with the word interdependence. I have this kind of scenario for you to envision. Large mammals like the water buffalo are prone to ticks, which can feed on their blood and can spread diseases. Luckily for the water buffalo, the oxpecker bird feeds on ticks. By eating the ticks from the hide of the water buffalo, the oxpecker gets a free meal, and the water buffalo gets cleaned of parasites. Here's a picture of the water buffalo and the oxpecker bird for reference. So the question is, why is this relationship between the water buffalo and oxpecker bird considered to be interdependent? Make sure you've paused and responded to all of the questions here. Let's talk about our IB Learner Profile focus for this unit. We're going to really focus on being knowledgeable. This means that we explore concepts, ideas, and issues that have local and global significance. We acquire in-depth knowledge through a range of disciplines. Let's read through our inquiry questions for this unit. The first one is, how have different cultures interacted in the past? Second, what is the impact of interdependence? And finally, is interdependence more positive or more negative? You do not need to answer these now, just think about them. Lastly, I'll encourage you to read through our learning objectives for this unit. We'll go through each one when we learn about the ATL skill. But check those out. Good job on this lesson, and make sure to ask your teacher if you have any questions.